Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
But he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So the Memphis Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get picked.
Touchdown, Memphis. Offense off to a great start. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff in a single back formation. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receiver makes the grab, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Toppins. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The RPO caught to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And now the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. Their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important. Coming up. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Memphis has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Over the middle and incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. No huddle here for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a sophomore making an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Game moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they stop him just short of the end. Set up with a 1st and goal now. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final 10 seconds of the first half. They'll line up with 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Buffalo. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball's incomplete. Incomplete. Shot on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They're going to run it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it, open.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Trying to find some room. It's Lacy. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Toppins. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a run to the left. Touchdown, Memphis. And the beatdown continues. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Memphis has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. inside the 10. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner brought down by that coverage team. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum from the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. They're going to bring out 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down after that running play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
How aggressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They score here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so.
Touchdown, Memphis. And the route is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to throw it again. Launching downfield. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. So second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.